When you think of migrants crossing the English Channel now, you probably think of cold, black water, flimsy inflatable dinghies sinking under the weight of too many people, men, women and children risking everything to reach the UK. But the old trade, where people came hidden in lorries, is still going strong.
Well, all the conversations about the boats is because it's visible. You know, you see them, the border force going out and the French escorting, you see the RNA, it's all very visible with little dinghies with sometimes, I mean, yesterday morning a boat went down with 60 on board, 2 of them died. You know, so it's very visible, it's easy to photograph, it's all over the media. Clandestinely coming in, still in great numbers, are trucks.
That's Rob Lawrie. He's a former British soldier turned charity worker. He works as a volunteer in migrant camps in France. He's built up lots of contacts in the people trafficking world, and he's helped me report on it over the years. Together, we're investigating the career and whereabouts of a people smuggler on the Interpol Most Wanted list. He uses lorries and boats. They call him Scorpion, the code name he gives himself and his gang. There was a point when it looked like Scorpion would be crushed. An international police operation rounded up more than 20 of his people. They would have arrested him, but he was somehow tipped off. He escaped, and although he was tried in his absence and sentenced to 10 years in prison, to the frustration of the police, he's on the run.
I think the longer-term challenge is, even though he is sentenced in his absence, it's to bring those people back to actually serve the sentence. That's the main focus, really.
So at the moment, Scorpion could be pretty much anywhere in the world? Or
Yeah.
do you have an idea of where you think you might be?
I don't think so, Graham.
No. Bit of a nightmare situation, really, isn't it?
Do you think people like him are just sticking 2 fingers up at the law, though? You know, he's managed to skip out of the country, evade capture, and is living some kind of life, or maybe still even operating.
I think that's where we've got to reach further into other areas, whether it be political or otherwise, because certain aspects of it, these aren't things that law enforcement will be able to solve in their isolation.
What I'm doing, at the moment, I'm talking to like 3 different contacts. Right, let's ring our mum. Modern technology, don't you just love it? Hey, are you there?
Yeah, mate, you right?
Yeah, I'm not bad. Can you talk?
Yeah, I can.
We believe Scorpion's still operating because people who know him have told us that he so loves money and what he can buy with it that he's unlikely to stop.
He had the nice cars, nice house. He was living in a high life. He had money always, $200,000 always under his bed, and small money, send it back, 50,000, 20,000, send it back home. That's what he thought he's going to be, trillionaire.
A trillionaire?
Yeah. I told him, enough. Stop.
Why do you think he didn't stop?
Greedy.
We're trying to get close to the workings of Scorpion in the hope of doing what the police haven't been able to do so far. Find him.
Something is going down tonight. It's gone 2 in the morning now. God knows what time it could happen. The other thing is, they could be in there already.
In one night, he got £500,000 in one night.
These are organised crime groups that are basically running rampant across Europe, and they are causing deaths in the Channel. It is a little bit of a game of cat and mouse, except it's much more serious than that, and people's lives are at stake.
Someone in there. It's all right, don't worry, they're not going to hurt you. It's all right, come out. They're not going to hurt you, come on. Come out.
I'm Sue Mitchell, and this is To Catch a Scorpion from BBC Radio 4. Episode 3. Satisfaction guaranteed. Right. It's late.
It's very late and I'm very tired.
And this is a last minute trip.
It's a very last minute trip. I mean, I've been awake now for about 36 hours, which is not...
It's already dark and I've just dropped everything to meet Rob in Folkestone.
All right, thanks for that.
We're about to board the Eurotunnel service to Calais in France.
The boarding cars are in there. When we climb up here, you need them in a minute.
Yeah. We jumped to it because out of the blue, Rob has had news from a contact. We can't say who. But since we started looking for Scorpion 4 weeks ago, word is out. We're getting leads from some of his enemies. Some are rivals in the migrant trade, and some are relatives of people he's harmed. The message is about a smuggling job that's happening tonight. It's alleged that it's linked to Scorpion.
I got a massive tip-off from a contact of mine in France about an exact location, a GPS location, in the middle of nowhere.
This tip-off comes in a WhatsApp message with a precise GPS location. Rob's Google mapped it and found an aerial image of a wooded area with a track running along the side.
And that's where we're going to now. We're going to go to that location because the source that gave me it, I know implicitly, and I trust him a lot. Otherwise, I wouldn't be driving down there now.
Yeah.
It's not like an official truck park. It's in the woods. It's in the middle of nowhere. So I think this intelligence that I've received from my man is absolutely bob on.
The message says it's a new location for collecting migrants and that some will be collected tonight. Rob's contact believes that Scorpion's behind it.
Not only that, I have got a picture of the wagon. There you go, look at that. Now, as you can see, it's got some sort of bathroom equipment in it.
Where do you think they hide in that? Like it's all strapped up, so the units are piled
Well, they look like
strapped
baths,
up.
don't
Yeah.
they? So they can lay in the baths, they can lay in all sorts. But that is a triaxle vehicle, a long 42-foot trailer.
How many people do you think would be in there?
Well, you could actually probably get close to 50 in there. There won't be 50, there'll probably 5 or 6, paying a lot of money to get in there. And I'm told it's going down in the early hours of tomorrow morning. So they will be loading on that wagon in the early hours of tomorrow morning. Now, this is my question to you. Say we are there, right?
Yeah.
And we see it going down, and everything tells me that truck is going to either Dunkirk or Calais, we don't know which yet. Do we have a duty of care?
Absolutely. We'll phone the French police.
Right, okay, yeah, okay.
I don't know what kind of vehicles these are, but some of it is really dangerous. The new pickup point's about 10 kilometres from a motorway, so handy for lorry drivers. And these drivers will be complicit. They'll be going there just to pick up migrants. The police say that Scorpion, real name Barzan Majeed, runs one of the biggest networks in Europe of lorry drivers willing to transport illegal migrants for money. Many of these drivers are Romanian and Bulgarian. Scorpion's gang may have been damaged by the recent police operation, but if Rob's contact's right, he's building it up again.
A normal truck driver who gets caught with migrants in the back of his wagon because they've broken into his wagon or sneaked in there, that's a big problem for the road haulage industry. But there's also something called a guarantee. And a guarantee truck is when the driver is being paid an awful lot of money to allow migrants to sneak into the back of his truck or even to help them into the back of his truck, hide them, and then off they go. Now, the migrants get into this guaranteed truck. They're classed as VIPs because they're paying $16,000 each for a guarantee truck to the UK.
It's like the gold-plated service, isn't it?
Yeah, it
what
is.
What they're paying for is the actual elimination of most of the risk, apart from the rob risk.
Apart from the rob risk, yeah, but it's a big risk because the chances are you're going to cross heat scanners. You're going to go through at least 4 border checks. These drivers take a much bigger risk. Thus, the truck driver is accepting a lot of money, in this case £12,000. I'm going to start the car now because we're going to the train. Yeah, handbrake on. Roger Moore, Roger Dodger. What did I just say, Roger Moore?
We drive from Calais to the location of what we've been told could be one of Scorpion's new pickup points.
We have to be a little bit careful that we're not seen because I don't want to scare them. I want to see them getting into the truck. I want to see them. So we need to sort of like maybe park up about 1 kilometre away and walk. And if there, where the red balloon is there, that's the exact location. Now you can see it's very remote, woodland and all that.
But you're on about we're going to walk on foot down there, so...
I don't think we should drive down with our headlights on. I think we should just park up, go for a little walk.
Yeah. I noticed you bought your big boots.
Do you like those shoes? I bought them in a charity shop in Lake District.
Yeah, they're really good.
The Merrells, and I tell you something, they cost me £8. I bought these pants in the same charity shop, but the button fell off in the services on the way down. So I'll have to walk holding my pants up.
We do look like you're going hiking, actually. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't really look like I'm kind of...
You look like you come from the theatre.
I do.
No theatres around here, love.
I didn't really have long to prepare. I sort of just grabbed my recorder and came. The migrants are coming after midnight. We're in good time.
Right, this is exactly where we need to...
Rob thinks we should park a safe distance away so we're not seen or heard. He's ex-British Army, Transport Corps, so he's good at this stuff.
This is absolutely... Look, that's the building we should be looking at. Right, just follow me. We're in what looks like a tiny, tiny industrial estate with 1 or 2 buildings. It's pitch black, and there's 2 wagons parked. One has his motor running, and the one behind it seems to be parked up for the night. So just follow me, just come with me. Let's see where this is from. Here.
You put your torch.
I'm going to put my torch on that now.
There are woods running along the side of the industrial estate, and they provide some cover as we try to get a better look at the 2 lorries.
Hang on a minute. We'll just get rid of these branches. Hang on. Right. Now you can see the truck. Can you see the truck?
Yeah,
right.
Do you think he can see us?
No, he can't see us because he's sat in a cab with the light on.
There's a path that comes out of the woods, and we're walking towards that path in the pitch dark, checking what we're seeing against the Google satellite image on Rob's phone. The lorry with its lights on is in the image.
Sue, look at that building there. That building is that building.
Yeah.
And that wagon is that wagon there.
It's amazing because it's like 2 a.m. and what's he doing there?
He's waiting to pick up some passengers to go to the UK.
How do you know? There's something behind us.
Let me get my torch.
Did you hear that? Did you hear?
I did.
Listen. Then we realise we're not alone hiding in these woods. Rob thinks straight away that it's the migrants. We're scared, but we don't want to scare them.
It's all right, come out. Come out. There's someone in there.
Someone there.
It's all right, don't worry, they're not going to hurt you. They're not going to hurt you, come on. Come out. I've got my torch on. Come out. See him there, okay. Let's go in, come on, come on.
I've got the drink bottle.
What on earth is going on here?
We see some discarded water bottles. We think it could be the migrants. Maybe they're already waiting in the woods.
There was someone there, they've shot off into the... You're looking for footprints. They've been sat here waiting, haven't they?
Because those bottles are empty, aren't they?
Now, just stay over here where he can't see us. We just need to stay here for a while and just watch what happens. I wonder if there's anyone in the back of that truck there, or if he's waiting for customers to come.
They might have heard. We might have scared whoever's in
There was
the woods
someone in
off.
there, yeah. We just need to be sort of like inconspicuous, don't we, really? Are you scared?
Yeah. Are
No.
you?
Well, I'm apprehensive. I want something to happen.
But it is pretty frightening when you actually think about it, isn't it?
No, it just feels like I'm on stag. In the army, you know, when you're an exercise, you go on stag for a couple of hours and you stand in the middle of nowhere with your little gun, looking at dark woodland, and you eventually start to see figures.
Yeah, but there's just one problem, Rob.
Well, we ain't got a gun. It's an ideal place, is this, isn't it, eh? To transit migrants into backs of wagons. Right, follow me.
We're never going to find the migrants in pitch black woodland, so we forget about them for now and inch along the edge of the woods, nearer to the 2 lorries that are parked up, the one with the lights off and the one in front that's lit up like a Christmas tree with all the lights on, including the light in the cab.
Can you hear that music? Where's that coming from? His cab?
It's like he's just parked up waiting, so yeah, I guess the music's coming from his cab, isn't it?
Just walk down there.
going to see us.
Why is that music so loud in the middle of nowhere?
We can't make out a driver.
Come on, follow me.
Sometimes lorry drivers walk away while the migrants get in, so that if they're being watched, they can claim they didn't know.
A truck driver would just park up and then go for a walk, leave it all unlocked, and then they'll get the migrants in the back of the wagon. Driver comes back. Do you know what I mean? You see our shadows. We need to be careful of the moonlight because it's quite a bright moon tonight, isn't it? Imagine what we're feeling now. This is what migrants trying to get in the backs of wagons in wagon parks feel all the time. You know, nerves and all that, trying to get in.
Then we hear what sounds to be the lorry driver back in the cab, taking a call.
Something is going down tonight, but it could be, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, it's gone 2 in the morning now, God knows what time it could happen. The other thing is, they could be in there already. I think what we should do is pull out, go up the road, come back and park at the other side.
Do you?
Yeah, because we're kind of open in woodland here. I think we should go out and get to the other side. Do you? I want to look at the registration plates of those 2 trucks. Right, we'll walk back through the woods, get to the car and approach you from the other way. All right.
We walk out of the woods back to our car and drive through the industrial estate to a different vantage point. This time we park up in a lay-by on a hill. There's a better view from here of both lorries and we photograph them, zooming in on the plates. They're Romanian. We know a lot of the drivers Scorpion pays are Romanians.
You know what, so it could happen at any time. We could be here for hours.
I fall asleep.
I'm being quiet because Sue's having a snooze in the passenger seat, but I see these, and I'm sure Sue does as well, we see these people as victims of human trafficking, and I don't think any smuggler is a compassionate smuggler. They are in it only for money and to exploit as much money as they can out of desperate people. I'm gonna stay here all night.
Rob wakes me up after he sees a car drive slowly past us and then circle back and drive slowly past us again.
Incoming. It's a van.
He's coming right towards us.
Yeah.
He's definitely up to something, isn't he? Rob thinks the lorry driver with the lights on must have seen us. Maybe the driver's called someone to come and check us out. These are not the kind of people you'd want to talk to in the dead of night in a deserted place like this.
The car came in, but went, I couldn't see where it went, and then the car came out about 5 minutes ago. That's probably what woke you up. But I didn't see how many occupants were in it coming in, and so let's just see if this wagon takes off in a minute. Hang on. Right, why is he circulating round? Oh, he's just coming back out, isn't he? I think we should just pull out of here because we're freaking him out.
Are you following him?
I'm going to follow him, yeah. Do you know what, though? I'm going to stay way back. I'm just going to park here at this junction till he's out of my way. Right, I don't know where he's gone, but he's either gone south or north, right? We are going north.
Yeah.
And let's just see if we can catch up to him. Right. I've lost sight of him now.
Yeah.
So we're going to go north to Calais.
Yeah.
He's not going to be checking his minute. I think, is that Robin Sue in that Peugeot? Follow him.
Radio 4 on my trail.
Yeah.
We drive back to Calais, and early in the morning I go into the police station just outside the port to tell officers there what we saw. I give them the location and the number plates of the lorry with the lights on that was parked up on that industrial estate.
You are a journalist? BBC?
Yeah,
Wow.
but
They're interested in what I have to say, but they can't commit to going out there.
Sometimes it's difficult because we have too many places to secure. We are not enough.
Not enough, no. You've got a few here, you've got about 10 policemen here, and you're kind of just going round looking.
Yes.
The officers promise to alert the port authorities in Calais and at Dover to watch out for the truck. Well, I feel a bit like a policewoman sometimes doing our job. We're always watching and sort of, ourselves.
So they are doing something, are they?
That's what he said to me.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if they have phoned ahead about that truck.
He said they will. That's what he was saying to me.
You give him the details?
I did, yeah. He said to me I should become a policewoman.
Did he?
Yeah. Didn't tell him that I fell asleep during part of the
I know.
watch.
So did you tell him that your colleague stayed awake for 5 hours, eyes glued on the target, or you slept?
After our nighttime stakeout, we have a few hours sleep, then join a long queue to board a ferry home. Bonjour. There are hundreds of lorries in the queue. We're on the lookout for the Romanian lorry that we saw, but there are so many, it's impossible. Well, he was saying they had the heat scanners, but when we saw how many trucks there were queuing up...
They can't check every truck, surely. I mean, there was thousands in Calais, weren't there? Yeah. They can't. I mean, that queue of trucks was 4 a breadth, and it went on, must have gone on for half a mile.
Yeah. It's late when we arrive in Dover, and we carry on looking for the Romanian truck by driving past the holding area, where cars and trucks are directed by border guards if something seems amiss. This is it.
So you remember what the truck looked like, can't you?
Yeah. No, I can remember exactly what it looked like.
We don't even know if it's been pulled. It's a long shot, isn't it? Ah, so that's where you get pulled in.
Yeah.
So we have to go all the way around, and then you get pulled into that building there.
Oh, I see, yeah. So they go through here?
Yeah, they go through. We go through here. The truck would have gone down that side.
Isn't that it? Isn't that...
That's what you're looking at, isn't it?
Yeah. There.
Yeah, that's what you're looking at. I don't know, Sue, the answer.
No.
I wanted to be all excited. Ah, what was that in there? You see that in there?
I think it is. There's no...
that was parked up and that was cordoned off. Did you see it?
Yeah, I did, I did. So the truck we saw on the industrial estate in France was stopped and impounded. We see it cordoned off. A few days later, we get confirmation from the National Crime Agency that there were migrants in the truck and that the driver was arrested. So Rob's contact, who sent that satellite image, had been absolutely right. So perhaps he was also right that this was a Scorpion operation we'd seen and sabotaged. Martin Clark, who's leading the police investigation into Scorpion and his gang from the UK end, isn't surprised that the border authorities acted on our tip-off. He's seen so many cases where migrants suffocate, locked in these lorries.
It's just horrendous, isn't it? Regardless of the scenario or where there's any loss of life, you can't help but feel it, because people just don't deserve to be treated in that way and don't deserve to be put at risk when ultimately they're looking to move for a better life, and people are exploiting that vulnerability under the guise of providing a service to get you somewhere so you can start to live that life. But safety is not their priority. Care for the individuals is not their priority.
The lorries are safer than the small boats, but they're certainly not safe. For those with enough money, though, there is a better option. Not long after we got back from that Calais trip, a contact of Rob's introduces us to a wealthy Iranian who's been granted asylum in Britain. The Iranian tells us about a smuggling operation so brazen and corrupt that we'd never heard anything like it. It began when Scorpion undertook to smuggle him and his family out of the Calais camp, dealing with him in person because there was so much money involved. We've altered the man's voice to protect him.
When I was in the jungle, I heard about the name of the Barzan too many times.
The man says that he got a phone call from Scorpion, who told him he was based in Turkey and coordinated his smuggling operations remotely, using members of his gang. The Iranian man adds that Scorpion agreed to send a relative to the Calais camp to negotiate face-to-face. Looking at the Interpol Most Wanted poster with us, he believes the man who turned up wasn't a relative at all, but Scorpion himself, Barzan Majeed. This is what he recalls.
I am absolutely sure.
That's him.
Just think about that. During 10 years, How many times it happened for Barzan?
So yes, Barzan, he must have sent hundreds of trucks.
100, most of 1,000.
You think he's probably sent 1,000 trucks with migrants?
Yes.
Is he rich? Do you think he has money?
Yes, of course, yes. He has too much money. I swear, in one night, he got 500,000 pounds in one night. He had 56 passengers. Minimum price was for 9,000 pounds.
For the lorry?
For the lorry.
That's $500,000.
Yes.
So, I mean, he must be a millionaire.
It's too much.
Do you think Barzan spent a lot of money on what? On drugs and gambling?
Of course, yes, but he has too many employers.
He's a big boss.
You know, when you got that money, you will spend that money easier. We make a deal with Barzan. It is unbelievable way. He told me, I swear, this way is the safest way to get
to the UK?
UK.
The fee was £18,000 per person. They were told this was Scorpion's premier service.
Barzan said, there is 3 models like business, economic, first class.
What was offered was pretty amazing. The Iranian man, his wife and his father would board a ferry in Calais, right under the noses of the authorities there, and no one would stop them. They were told to go to an electronic gate. It's an exit gate that's only ever to be used by staff at the port. Scorpion tells them to dress smartly, to look confident, and at precisely 8 p.m, the gate would open for them. It did.
We had just 30-second time.
That's it?
Yes.
So that enabled you to get on the ferry?
And we passed the door.
Just walked in?
Just walking. You know, when we passed the door, I saw the police.
And you just walked past them?
Yeah.
As he tells it, the man sounds still amazed that it worked. He's astonished that it's possible with so many officials and police about. We were so astonished, we didn't know whether to believe him. So we travelled back to Calais to check this story out so far as we can.
You go up through there, you go round that roundabout over there, and then you carry on, and you see that big fence over there?
Yeah.
You can't see from here, but just beyond there, I'm hoping there's going to be like one of those electronic gates that's exit only.
Yeah.
He says that's the exact...
The Iranian man's hand-drawn us a little map showing precisely how to find the staff exit gate once you reach the port. We find it just as he describes.
There you go, there's a fence.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're exactly there. That's what I'm talking about, that gate there.
Can we slow down?
Yeah, we can stop here, right? So that's what he was told to go through.
Stride, didn't they? They told him
Stride
to...
with confidence.
Stride with confidence, yeah.
And that's the office.
Yeah.
And on the side of that is the office door that opens up. You can see it there. He's exactly right in what he says. I mean, put yourself in there. He's got to walk through all this officialdom, right? We are in the officialdom central here, aren't we? And he's got to walk with confidence through that gate and walk towards that door as if it's going to open at exactly the right time. I mean, that's something out of a movie, isn't it?
And then they were waiting in the toilets. Him...
Yeah, where they hid.
Yeah, him, his wife and his father. We can see through the metal fence the toilet block, where the Iranian family say they were told to wait for about 20 minutes until there was a knock on the door.
Between you and me, I think we've discovered something that's massive. This is like real organised crime that's paying off officials to leave gates open so his clients, migrants, can get in to places where they have no right being.
They say they were collected by a man in Scorpion's pay, who picked them up in his car and drove them onto the ferry, avoiding British passport controls, which were all done on the French side. The man was confident enough to invite them out of his car and to buy them an English breakfast on the ferry. It's such an odd detail, you couldn't make it up. My favourite bit of that whole story, with his sort of...
English breakfast.
...was that he got on the ferry.
What's the first thing he did? An English breakfast.
And he didn't even have to stay hidden because he got on the ferry in a normal car. He just got out, and imagine that tucking into your English breakfast after all the scariness.
But yeah.
No, I loved that bit. As you'd expect, we put all these allegations to the Port of Calais authorities, but they didn't want to say anything. 6 weeks into our investigation, we're confident we're getting closer to Scorpion. We're hearing and witnessing how his business works. The tip-off to go to the woods was something we could never have expected. Scorpion's customers and business rivals seem to be guiding us to where he is.
We're out on the cutting edge, we're out in the cold face now, aren't we?
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
It's quite exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I'm Sue Mitchell, and that was episode 3 of To Catch a Scorpion from BBC Radio 4. It was recorded by me and Rob Lawrie and produced by me, Joel Moores and Winifred Robinson. Original music was by Mom Toody. Sound design was by Tom Brignall. Coming next, how people who have no material interest in trafficking refugees but want to help them inadvertently end up thwarting the police and assisting the criminal gangs.
I'm lucky I can do this because all the people, maybe 250, have future now in UK.
Because of you?
Because I help them.
How the hell did a middle-aged woman living in a tiny village become embroiled in a network overseen by the Scorpion?